Jessa Duggar's secret is out. Baby no. 6 is a boy, and only Jinger knew first. It was meant to stay private. A quiet moment between sisters, tucked away from the spotlight that has followed them since childhood. But now, the secret is out. Jessa Duggar is expecting her 6th child, and it's a boy, and the first person she trusted with the news. Her sister, Jinger. This is not just another baby announcement from the Duggar clan. Behind the scenes is a web of emotion, trust, and quiet defiance. Why did Jessa choose to keep this pregnancy low profile? Why did she hesitate to share the gender? And how did a single heartfelt conversation between sisters become the spark that set off a new wave of speculation, excitement, and emotional revelations? As the due date approaches this July, the whispers are growing louder. A family known for sharing everything is suddenly holding back. But what they're keeping close might reveal more than they intend. This story isn't just about a baby. It's about sisterhood, privacy, and the quiet revolution of a mother rewriting her own narrative. Stay with us as we uncover the tender, powerful story behind the Duggar family's newest chapter. The Duggar family, long known for its sprawling size and complex dynamics, is once again welcoming another little one into the fold. But this time, the moment is marked not by the usual fanfare of public announcements, but by a more private, deeply emotional exchange between sisters. Jessa Duggar Seewald, who is expecting her 6th child, has quietly revealed the gender of her upcoming baby, and it's a boy. This personal revelation was not shared with a large audience or through a coordinated family media post. Instead, it was shared intimately, with her sister Jinger, marking a subtle but touching moment between two women who have grown up under the intense scrutiny of cameras and public expectation. For Jessa, the journey toward baby number 6 has been both tender and reflective. Unlike the earlier stages of her motherhood journey, this time she appears more introspective, more private, and more grounded. Her decision to initially withhold the gender from wider circles shows a marked shift from the Duggar tradition of highly publicized milestones. There was no flashy video reveal, no coordinated color-themed gathering, just a quiet conversation between sisters that spoke volumes. According to insiders close to the family, Jessa did not intend to share the gender of her baby just yet. She and her husband, Ben Seewald, had reportedly agreed to keep things low profile this time. After years of having their lives play out in front of national audiences, the couple has chosen a path of increased discretion. But the bond between Jessa and Jinger, a relationship forged in shared upbringing and matured by distance and independence, ultimately led Jessa to open up. The conversation reportedly took place during one of Jessa's visits to California, where Jinger now resides with her own family. While sipping tea and watching their children play in the backyard, Jessa confided in her sister. The moment, while simple in setting, was filled with emotion and unspoken understanding. There were no camera crews, no producers guiding the narrative, just two sisters, one secret, and a growing life that promises to bring new joy to a family that has weathered storms both private and public. Jinger, who has taken her own steps away from the rigid Duggar doctrine over the past few years, confirmed the news with a gentle excitement. For her, this moment wasn't just about welcoming a new nephew. It was about witnessing her sister step into a space of more personal ownership over her life and choices. As Jinger would later share privately with close friends, it was Jessa's joy to share, and I was honored to hold it with her, even if only for a little while. Though Jessa had not planned to go public with the gender reveal, the news has since quietly slipped out, making its way through trusted circles and eventually reaching the public. The cause of the leak is still unclear, whether from family chatter, an offhanded remark, or a casual conversation overheard. Regardless, the news is out. Jessa Duggar Seewald is expecting a baby boy, her 3rd son, joining a growing tribe of Seewald children who are already making their mark in the world. This baby, due in July, comes at a time when the Duggar world is shifting rapidly. Many of the siblings are now navigating life on their own terms. Some have remained tightly bound to the traditional values they were raised with, while others, like Jinger and to a growing extent Jessa herself, are redefining what family, faith, and motherhood mean for them outside the shadow of their parents' legacy. Jessa's approach to this pregnancy has reflected that evolving identity. While she continues to embrace motherhood with warmth and intention, she has also shown signs of drawing new boundaries. Less frequent social media updates, fewer family-centric posts, and a notable silence about many aspects of her private life. Her followers, while eager for updates, have noticed and respected this shift. The excitement remains, but so does a quiet understanding that some stories are best told in whispers, not headlines. This new son will grow up in a world very different from the one Jessa knew. His older siblings are already being raised in a home where structure and faith remain important, but where there is also room for individuality and emotional openness. As Jessa and Ben continue to shape their own household away from the broader Duggar framework, each child they raise adds another layer to a life lived both within and beyond the public eye. Friends close to the Seewalds have observed that this pregnancy has felt more emotionally grounded for Jessa. There's a new calm about her, a deeper sense of awareness not just about the excitement of a new baby, but about what that life represents. It's not just a matter of adding to the family. It's about building something intentional, loving, and sustainable, even amidst the complexities of Duggar notoriety. While test reports confirmed the gender, Jessa was never eager to make them part of the spotlight. Her hesitation is understandable. After all, her entire adult life has been lived under a microscope, her milestones documented and dissected by strangers. In recent years, especially after the controversies that have surrounded the Duggar name, Jessa has taken noticeable steps to guard her family more carefully. She's learned the hard way that some moments are too sacred to be offered up for public consumption. And yet, even in privacy, joy finds a way to bloom. The simple act of telling her sister that she is having a boy was, for Jessa, a powerful moment of connection. It wasn't about media buzz or social reactions. It was about sisterhood, about the quiet thrill of growing life, and the anticipation of what's to come. It was about choosing who gets to hear the news first. Not because they are the most important to the public, but because they are most important to the heart. Jinger's response was characteristically heartfelt. She was moved, perhaps more than she expected to be. Her own journey into motherhood had been filled with challenges and learning, and she recognized in Jessa's words the deep emotional currents that pregnancy brings. For both women, this moment became a bridge, linking their shared past to the new, more independent paths they now walk. As July approaches, preparations in the Seewald home are quietly underway. Ben has reportedly taken on more home responsibilities to support Jessa through the final trimester. Their children, who range in age from toddler to preteen, are already buzzing with excitement. The boys, especially, are eager to meet their newest little brother. There's talk of rearranging rooms, picking out names, and welcoming a baby who already has a place carved out in the hearts of those who love him. The Duggar name continues to evoke a wide range of emotions in the public consciousness: admiration, criticism, curiosity, and controversy. But in Jessa's story, there's something quieter, something more enduring. It's a story of a mother who, in the midst of complexity, chooses joy, who, despite public expectation, holds her secrets close until the moment feels right, who honors sisterhood, motherhood, and privacy in equal measure. This baby boy, like all the Seewald children before him, will be born into a world where his story will be watched by many. But thanks to his mother's evolving wisdom, he will also be born into a home where love, protection, and authenticity come first. In Jessa's quiet confidence and the tenderness of her revelation to Jinger, we are reminded that even in the loudest families, the most meaningful stories are sometimes told in whispers. And so, the countdown to July begins, not just for the birth of a child, but for the next chapter in a family that continues to evolve, one baby, one boundary, and one brave decision at a time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next video. Take care.